And we're back.
We're back. Episode 6 of Cat Presidente.
I like cats.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat.
I like cats.
I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every
We're trying to have the best cat.
cat.
We're trying to bring up the best cat of all.
We're trying to bring the best out of Thunderpaw.
The best.
Around.
Only the absolute best. Anyway, we're
So
what
I
at
don't
the
know what happened
we're
last time.
I think we're at the start of chapter 6. I want to because he was like funding the Frisky
free or whatever, and then
Mr.
it's like
McConaughey.
implied that he's in bed with all the other campaigns.
Mr. Matthew Neko McConaughey.
McConaughey. All right, you ready?
As I walked back to my room, I couldn't believe it. Thunderpaw more or less admitted outright that he was secretly funding his opponent's campaigns in order to split the vote.
Dun, dun, dun.
Sure, I knew he was rich enough to do that, but it's not possible, right? That's sort of the scheme you would expect from a comic book villain. But the next day...
Oh, it's Banders. Oh, hello, Banders. His anonymous donors pulled all of their funding from the campaign, and now he's broke. Frisky had to drop out of the race. Oh. I can't.
What?
Isn't this wonderful? It makes my job as political protester so much easier.
Go back a bit. Frisky got clear the vote now. Now he's quitting. If anything, his campaign should be moving forward.
Yeah, I don't get it either. But like Frisky said, he doesn't have enough money to continue a nationwide campaign. He either had to drop out completely or limit his campaign to a few states. So he did what any politician would do. He dropped out of the race, using his leftover campaign money as a golden parachute. Isn't politics corrupt? It's all run by money.
Maybe more than you know, Banders.
Fade to black, fade to black.
I merely went to Penthouse to see if Thunderpaw had anything to do about this, or to see if he had like a breakfast bar. Thunderpaw.
What is it?
Oh no!
Yep.
Yeah,
Confront
that's
him.
what you do. Don't
Confront him.
let him slide.
Listen here, you fucking prick. You and your hairpiece have something to listen to. You have to listen to my information that I have. Somebody just dropped out of the race, and you are a piece of shit. It won't be that, but...
Frisky dropped out of the race. What did you have to do with this?
Oh, he did? Not even a full day without funding, and he quits? What a loser!
Was he responsible for this? Funding?
Yeah. Jeez, I practically spelled it out for you yesterday. I'm funding all of my competitors.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Don't you think that's splitting your campaign finances a little too
Only there
far?
was somebody that could save Jesus.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, Jesus. I'm calling the police. That's illegal.
No, it's not. I'm free to make political contributions to any campaigns I want to. And since I'm making the contributions through my business, I can donate as much money as I want.
Oh, jeez.
Is that true?
How much money are you spending?
Did he actually get away with it? Like, in real life? Probably.
I think there's, like, each political party has, like, a set amount that you can give, but I believe that you can donate as many times as you want.
To anybody, really?
But it seems weird because they set it up like it's almost like a monthly subscription.
Oh.
Like, I don't understand how he,
So we're
pulled any
suspending some
future
disbelief.
funding. I don't know.
All right.
I'm not really big on the money side of it. I know that the whole deal with like super PACs and stuff like that is they can use that money to fund pretty much any aspect. It's not just, for funding any single campaign. They can pool that money together and put it into one big one. And I'm sure anybody knows what the fuck I'm talking about, but...
How much money are you spending?
We're around $50 million. Well, less than that now. Frisky spent about 12% of the money I gave him.
Oh, jeez. You're spending $350 million?
That's a small potatoes, compared to what I stand to gain if I'm elected president. And besides, I'm a billionaire. A few millions here or there won't hurt my pocketbook.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my God. So you're planning your competitors for huge financial contributions?
What? No, I can't be connected to dirty money in an election. It ruined my campaign. No, all the money I give is 100% clean. I give it anonymously, no strings attached.
Oh no, this is not good. No strings attached, you just cut off of all Frisky's funding and doing this campaign.
That's not a string. That's standard financial policy when it comes to elections. Donors can withdraw unspent money at any time, since super PACs aren't run by the candidates themselves.
Oh, okay.
La 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 la.
That's kind of, yeah.
Face it, Bluft, everything I'm doing is 100% legal. I'm just taking advantage of an unfair system.
Well, see what the media thinks about your schemes. I'm calling a press conference right now to expose you. ...
Accessory.
Drawing us in.
What?
My brother isn't the only one who can define words. Do you know what an accessory is? That's someone who helps commit crimes. Someone who aids and abets a criminal.
I know what the word means. I don't see how it applies to this situation.
Oh, really? Who brought me the finance books last night before I withdrew 50's fundings? Whose fingerprints are all over the records?
Oh, fuck you. Fuck you, dude.
Whose maple bar smeared fingerprints?
Oh, you would.
I won't. Try to accuse me of breaking the law, and I'll take you down with me.
You're that sick monster.
I'm not a politician. I've been called worse. If it makes you feel any better, I didn't plan for this to happen.
You plan to blackmail me?
No, I didn't plan to fund my opponent's campaigns. It's more of a happy accident. It started back when I was competing with Mr. Whiskers to become the sharp clock candidate for New York. The campaign against Mr. Whiskers was beautiful. Brutal.
It was
Beautifully brutal.
That's why
Like I said before.
my hair's so beautiful.
Come to think of it, that's how my goofy brother got started with his job as political protester. I paid him to protest Mr. Whiskers at all times, at every event. My funding plan was the sneakiest one I could think of. I secretly donated $1 million from his campaign, then I waited a week.
What happened next?
More dialogue.
I had a press conference and accused him of being a soft on crime. I withdrew the money from his campaign and held another press conference, saying that Mr. Whiskers had lost $1 million in funding due to his soft stance on crime.
Wow. That's really underhanded.
Starting to get to really good writing, actually. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I prefer the term underpod.
I find it astounding that I am finding more entertainment in this game than any show I have watched on Netflix.
Right?
Like, I think Breaking Bad was the last good show I watched. And this is like, wow, if you actually replace this with all, people, it wouldn't be that crazy.
No.
Like, I could see it happening. It's holding my entertainment, or it's entertaining me right now, but...
All right.
Either way, I started a snowball effect. More and more people withdrew funding from Mr. Whiskers' campaign. It wasn't enough to defeat him, but it was enough to make a dent in the election.
What if his name was Snowball?
Snowball Whiskers? Or Snowball Thunderpaw?
Snowball. It's just like, I started a snowball effect, and it's just like his catchphrase.
It's all downhill from here.
The strategy was so successful, I decided to use it in the primaries. Every time I attack one of my opponents, I withdraw some money from their campaign, to make it look like they've become less popular.
Jesus.
I don't think anyone's noticed, but whatever, it's still useful to keep funding them, if only because they've split the vote.
Once they finish splitting the vote for you, you'll take all your money and send their campaign crashing.
No, that's not true. Sure, I withdrew my contribution to Fritz's campaign, but he had plenty of other donors. He could have kept going without my money. Not my fault he gave up early.
Oh!
Thunderpaw has a point with that, but we should keep arguing with him.
Yeah.
He pulled the funding and he quit immediately afterwards. That seems like a textbook case of cause and effect.
But he did only use 12% of it. It's not like...
He still had a lot more money.
Correlation doesn't prove causation, but maybe you're right. Maybe it is sneaky and underpod to finance my opponent's campaigns.
Maybe quite definitely.
In that case, I'll think to do the noble thing and immediately withdraw all my funding.
All $350 million.
Yep, I'll recall the money right away. What do you think will happen to the other campaigns then?
They'll.
Oh God.
It'll be a pretty big blow to them all, losing funding like that. Maybe they'll crash and burn like Frisky did, but who knows?
Jesus.
I hated to admit it, but he had a point. This was a lose-lose situation no matter what. He withdrew his funding sooner or later, it would hurt his opponents. Or was there a third option? What if you withdraw the money slowly over time, like 2% a day? It'd take you 2 months, and it'd be so gradual that it wouldn't crash the campaigns at all at once.
That would be a fair thing to do, wouldn't it? Too bad I'm not inclined to be fair, not when I have the advantage here.
So you'll manipulate your opponents to achieve your own ends? You're an evil kitty.
It's nothing personal, it's just business. Business is all about clawing down your opponents, by any means necessary.
That's not what they taught me in high school.
Oh, high school.
Yeah.
I learned from somewhere better than high school. Real life. It was the only useful thing Ordeal ever taught me. Never, ever trust anyone, kid. Not your family, not your friends, and certainly not your political opponents.
Oh, well, that's just self-explanatory. What happened with the Ordeal when Basil was saying, well, to engage Wednesday?
I don't want to talk about it!
Don't you break your heart? Is that what it turned you into this bitter, scheming politician?
I said I don't want to talk about it. Now go away and leave me alone, and if I even think about revealing my scheme to anyone, I'll deny it and have you arrested.
Ooh. I grabbed the door before he could slam it in my face. Why don't you make a compromise? My woman Ordeal go, he's going to have a perfect path.
Are you trying to blackmail me?
Just slather my body in donuts. Depends, were you trying to blackmail me earlier? When the boss said nothing for a while, he just glared at me.
You'd be a good British woman. You've got guts, kid. Fine, I accept your offer. I'll remove my money at 2% a day until it's all gone, and I'm no longer funding my opponent's campaigns. You happy?
Yes.
I suppose it doesn't matter anyway. I've got such a commanding lead, they'll fail no matter whose money is propping them up. But don't think it's over between us, Blurft. If you try to interfere with my campaign again...
You'll fire me.
Worse, I'll promote you.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, that's
I'll put
really...
you deeper in the echelons of my
That is
campaign.
so true, though. Like, if you hate where you're working and they just keep promoting you, you're like, crap.
And watch me wonder when the Thunderpaw can really play nice.
Really play nice.
All right. Should we finish this chapter and then end the episode?
Yeah.
Okay.
Later we visit the clash while the primaries was scheduled to take place. As usual, I was forced to sit in the back of the jet with banners. That don't bother me at all. I don't want to sit up with Thunderpaw.
He's flying.
My milk saucer brings all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's better than yours, darn right. It's better than yours, I can teach you, but I'd have to charge a $15 minimum wage.
Alright.
I'm sorry, Writers of Cat President. You have disappointed me.
I am not. I am very well entertained by that.
You have disappointed me.
You did great by that. Keep doing that.
You didn't even let me sing it.
Yeah, you still could.
Please stop saying.
Yeah, she's got the right idea. Sheesh, you're in a bad mood today. You've hardly said anything this entire flight. What's up?
Nothing. I'm just thinking about the campaign.
What's there for you to worry about? Thunderpaw's in first place right now. Your campaign is sitting pretty.
I don't know. What if he's the wrong candidate? What if someone else deserves to be president?
Of course someone else deserves to be president. Literally.
More cat puns.
Litter ally, anyone else in the country would be better president than the people who are running. Think about it. Running for president means you're going to spend at least a year and a half doing nothing but talking about yourself and your politics and your plans. Only a complete egomaniac would willingly go through all that.
So, you don't like any of the presidential candidates?
Nope. Anyone who runs for president is either crazy, an egomaniac, or both. There is no good reason for anyone to run for president. I say we bring back the good old days when candidates weren't allowed to campaign for themselves.
Is that what you really think? Is that your political protest sign talking?
Of course that's what I really think. If I said one thing in public, but said different things in private, then I'd be no better than the politicians I'm always insulting. Those greedy politicians who only care about money.
Oh,
Yep.
man. Yeah, he's definitely not nice.
Yeah,
I think your brother is also obsessed with money.
absolutely. That's how he became a billionaire in the first place.
Does he start to make a lot of money if he's elected president?
Yep. Since he entered the race, the cat houses he sells have tripled in price. If he wins, the prices will probably go up by 10. Everyone will want to live in a house that the president built, not to mention he could pass a few laws which help his healthcare investments.
So do you think that the Paul is corrupt?
No, actually that's the one advantage he has over the other politicians. Since he's independently wealthy, he's not beholden to donors and special interests.
Well, he's not beholden to a special interest besides his own. Maybe Manners is right. Maybe the political process is corrupt to begin with, and Thunder Paw is just taking advantage of a broken system. I don't know, and I don't really care anymore. I should probably just quit the campaign and stop worrying about it. But Thunder Paw won't let me quit, well, I can't get out of the situation now. I just leave me, I can find a way to get myself out.
Bring up Oreo some more.
Ah, I know Thundy is a big blowhard, and he acts like a jerk, but facade?
Yeah.
That's a French word that means fake appearance deep down. He's just a big softie.
Like that.
Hey, if he was completely heartless, you and I wouldn't be here right now. We'd probably be living out in the streets, which is where far too many cats and people end up. We need more welfare programs. Let's give free houses to everyone.
Everyone!
You get a house! You get a house! Everybody gets a house!
I like it, but who's going to pay for all those houses?
I haven't thought that far ahead. Maybe my brother. He builds cat houses. Genius thought. What if my brother becomes president and manipulates the system to make himself billions in profit? He'd do it by building millions of houses for our country's homeless. His greed would actually help the country.
I'm confused now. Are you saying political greed is a good thing?
Gee, sounds like I am, huh? Well, don't take it too seriously. I don't understand what I'm saying half the time. That's why I always have to define words for myself.
That's all that cat did.
Whatever, go away for a bit, will ya? It's time for my scratching, and I don't like to do that in front of other people.
Ew. I'm leaving.
He just starts.
Oh my god.
The only place where his jet was up from Thunder Paw, so that's where I went. He was tapping on his phone and giggling.
That's how he deals. Whoa!
Oh, look at that cutie. Look at him. Oh, look at that cutie.
Kitty.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that cutie. Oh my God, they're too wonderful. I just can't even.
Is this like the equivalent of looking at cat pictures?
Maybe.
Oh, it's the best one yet.
That's such a creepy baby. That is a creepy fucking baby. Look how
gonna-
wide the eyes are.
that's
They
gonna
look
be
like
the
they're
title
about to
card.
fall out of its head.
The title card for this episode.
Creepy baby.
Are you looking at cute human pictures on your phone?
No, and you're not allowed to look at my browsing history check.
For a brief second, I thought I saw him looking at a picture of me in there too, but that's crazy,
Oh.
right? I mean, I'm not that cute.
Oh no, she's not.
Oh, we're flirting with bestiality in this. It's getting weird.
Honey pop all over again.
Spiked cat dick.
Better be careful or you lose your membership to the Evil Overlord Club.
Please, you make it sound like I'm the only dishonest person who's ever run for office. I'm nowhere near as bad as President Tummy Rubs.
That is a brilliant cat name.
Yes, it is.
President Tummy Rubs was probably the worst president we ever had. He gambled away the country's social security program in a drunken poker game against Russian President Vladimir Putin.
All right.
It ended up costing the country $60 trillion.
Besides, how did what you asked me to? I've set up the accounts to automatically withdraw funding from my opponents, so by the time the national convention comes around, I won't be financing any of them. Happy now?
Absolutely. No, I think you should come clean to the media about what you've done.
No, that would be political suicide. Only an idiot would do something like that. I'm not an idiot. That's why I made extra sure I wasn't breaking any laws.
Maybe you didn't break any judicial laws, but you sure broke some moral laws.
Oh, please. Are you still mad at me because I insult my opponents and make up fake scandals about them? Fine. Tell you what. I won't do any of that at the debate tonight.
Oh, bullshit. Really?
Yes, I promise to be nice to all of my opponents.
Oh. What's the catch?
There is no catch. Tonight's debate is a throwaway debate, so I can do whatever I want, and it doesn't matter.
What do you mean it's a throwaway debate?
I mean, the news media has already picked Rover as tonight's big winner. No matter what happens, and no matter how the poll numbers change, they're going to report that Rover won the debate.
But that's dishonest.
Yeah, well, I'm not happy about it either, but that's the truth. The media is going to favor Rover tonight because he's from New Crossfire, but the other candidates and I aren't even going to try to win.
So why are you going to play fair for once? You're only nice when it doesn't matter?
Yeah, pretty much.
I just like antagonizing him.
Yeah.
You're a bigger jerk than I thought.
Glad to hear you think so much of me. But after this, we're even, got it? I play fair in the debate. You don't tell anyone about me looking up cute pictures on the internet.
I promise I won't tell anyone. They'd never believe me anyway.
Good. And who knows? Maybe you're right. My poll numbers could go up after this. People are always saying I need to lighten up a bit to win over the critics who think I'm too harsh.
Is that what you think?
No, I think those guys are spineless jellyfish, who are so afraid of offending other people that they run away in fear whenever they hear me. I'm better. I tell it to you straight. I don't talk out both sides of my mouth. Yeah, maybe it comes off as harsh sometimes, but it's a harsh world. We need a president who will make the harsh decisions, not a soft, cuddly cat who will talk a lot but do nothing.
Jesus.
I swear, the way some of those people act, it's like they're afraid to hear someone say the truth. They're always trying to twist and manipulate things to their advantage. When they hear someone tell the truth plainly, they run in fear.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what they do.
Telling the truth is one thing, being a jerk about it is another.
Yeah,
Oh my
well,
God.
we're still in the primaries. None of this matters.
What?
Come on, haven't you noticed? Candidates act extreme and harsh in the primaries, but when it comes to the general election, they're singing a different tune. Caterwauling to a different beat, as it were. Playing to a different audience.
Are you saying that once you reach the general election, you'll put an end to your huge jerk act?
Maybe. We'll see. We gotta get to the general election first, and believe me, we will.
So you admit you're a jerk routine is just an act. I knew deep down you're something who looks up cute pictures in his spare time.
Shut up and leave me alone!
Sheesh, touchy.
Yay! All right, we're in chapter 8.
Yeah, guys, that was great.
Good run through with Thunderpaw, in which the candidates have a heated debate about pressing issues facing us.
So,
That's
yeah,
pretty good.
We'll catch you guys in the next one.
Next one, a dramatic reading of Cat President.
Hey. Blurftiddies. Add
Nope.
an itties at the end.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Add an itties.
You didn't fucking listen to me last time.
Fair enough.
I get to be blurfed.
Hamilton's giving his boring speech on whatever.
Oh, well, I was hoping that you had contacted a DARE officer or something between the 5 seconds that I told you that your brother